Hi guys, I'm back with my new video, and this time I'm going to do an art video, and I'm going to show you all my art that I've done since I think since last year. So we'll see what I have, and then I'll show you everything, and I'll give you some pointers if I can. So here's the first one. I did this last year for the Limpopo Eisteddfod, and I actually got first place, and I got about 80 to 90% for it. But that was actually my first just painting that I did. I didn't actually really draw, and I had to do it like a couple of times over. So I'll see the next one. This one is from grade 6, so it's about 4 years ago, and it's actually supposed to be a Greek street. If you can see, it's Greek newspapers that's cut up. So my previous art teacher gave us the instruction to do that, and I used acrylic paint and oil pastel to just outline it. And this is also one from previous years. This is one of my personal favorites that I've did before high school. So it's actually just a garden. I did a garden. If you can see this sun, then you kind of know I don't do things like that anymore, because that was really childish, and it was a while ago. And this was supposed to be a practice for one of my self-portraits. Didn't really go that well, but it's one of my favorites that I practiced. And if you can find, here's the one that's actually my favorite that I did, I think, quite nicely. If you can see, I did all types of pencil, and I actually used cotton wool to make it a bit light, and I just rubbed it on. And actually, a really useful tip my art teacher gave me was a kneadable eraser. So it's like putty clay type of thing, and you can actually mold it to help you put in like small pieces. And you can see I did like a couple of different textures, not really textures, but like sides to darken lights, and I also used a bit of charcoal on these really dark pieces. And this was the one that I finally did, that I actually gave into the competition, and I got 70% for it, which I actually think is not too bad, considering I kind of tried to do all of the stuff, and I kind of struggled. I had to do it a couple of times. I had to do it over. So, but let's keep going. This is my first piece I did last year, and I kind of like it. I just forgot to put a background in, but if you can't see, it's like M&Ms and stuff. So I kind of tried, but let's see. And this is my first piece I did with charcoal. I actually never worked with charcoal before this one, and I really actually had a lot of fun with this one, except that it makes your fingers really dirty. But I think I could have done a little better, but I still like it. This one I did in May last year, and so it's supposed to be like autumn type of thing, with all the leaves that have fallen down and so forth. Okay, so if you heard my father and my grandfather calling me, sorry for that. And I've sorted that problem out. And so here's my next piece. We had to like collage type of thing in paper, newspaper into it. So I used a bit of graffiti paper and some buildings and a lamppost and so forth. And I kind of tried. I'm sorry about this. I haven't done puddles before this one. And my car. I've also not done other types of cars except Beetles. So please don't leave a mean comment about that. Here's my next one. I actually like this one. It was quite fun to do. So we had to use a couple of different things in this one. So I used a toaster, a camera and a speedometer for this one. Some crayons, a kettle, and some gears and a smartwatch. So I kind of like that. We had to make a little robot, and we also had to like make a cartoon out of it, but I missed that lesson, so I never did that one. And here I didn't finish either. I actually wanted to leave it a pencil sketch, so we had to put in at least 5 birds into this one. So we had little books, so I struggled a bit to see the pictures. But my favorite, I think I got really easy, was a kingfisher. So if you can't see, it's supposed to be a parrot, like an African grey something, and a dove, which I think I didn't do too bad. And the others, okay, this was also really cute, but I don't know what I did with these two. They weren't so nice to me. Get this one off. Sorry. So this is one of I think this is like my latest one. Yeah. My last one for the year. And that I finished this year, but there's still 2 others. I had to like use the Picasso type of thing with the face and whatever. If you haven't seen it, that Picasso face with the different features and stuff. So we had to do like a different color background. So I had to try and blend like, I don't know, like 8 different colors, 9 different colors. So I went from like a dark blue to a red, purple, grape color. And I actually really like it. I think I made a good choice. So we had to we had a couple of jars and we had to draw from the angle we could see them. And I think I did quite good. I still struggle with the shadows, but I think I'm getting better. So this is one. I don't remember when I did this one, but it was also last year. It's supposed to be like oranges and lemons and stuff. So I've got my oranges and grapefruit here, and I did my lemons in a green at the top, and then I was supposed to do like a shadow type of effect, and I splattered some green and yellow onto it to make it a little bit more like the juice of the lemons and stuff. And if I can pick this up. This is, I think some of you are gonna think this is upside down, but I promise you I've got it right. This is a reflection on the beach from a family that I found on Pinterest, that they had a photo. Their feet are on the beach and then reflections on the little bit of water shining from the beach. And so I did that for this year, for 2018's I Stayed Fit. Sorry, I was unclear about the previous one, the clown thing. That was 2017's Limpopo I Stayed Fit. So this one is 2018's. And our theme was wealth and rich and whatever. And I said that my wealth is my family. So these people that have the reflections on the beach is sort of like showing out my family. So I got 90 to 100% on that. and that was like one of my favorites for 2018. And if you hold on, I'll show you my last ones that I actually stuck onto my door, and I'll show you in 1 second vlog time. Peace out. So I'm in my room, guys, and the ones that I've hung up was like, I did this a couple of years ago when I hung it up, and I was like grade 6, grade 7, and so that was like 3 years ago at least. And we did this owl with glue, and we used paper. We drew the owl and put the glue over the pencil that we did, and just put the tinfoil on and glued that on, so it made like it stand out a little bit, and then we put polish over. So that was just a extra class that we had at school. And this one was that I did in like when I was still like young, like grade 4 or something, and it's like supposed to be like a hope board with like nice words on it, and a jar with some flowers and stuff. And this one is supposed to be like an Italian type of setting, if you can see what I mean. So yeah. So guys, that's the end of my video. I appreciate it for you guys watching it, and give me a like and subscribe and comment what I should do next. Thank you. See you next vlog. Peace out.